Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will begin the epic adventure of Phantasy Star 3, Generations of Doom. So let's fire it up. First released in 1990. I think it came to North America in 91. And like Phantasy Star 2, I have many fond memories of Phantasy Star 3. A couple of my friends and I played this together as kids, and I think one of my cousins played it too. But anyway, we'll just let the opening credits and scenes roll. The music of this game is absolutely fantastic. Some of my favorite video game music in the world. And after the opening credits, we have a little scene. I did bust out the old hint book. The hint book that came with this game was huge. It was like 120 pages long, very detailed. Some of it was unnecessary, but I mean, I applauded the author of this the authors of this hint book. I applaud them because of their thoroughness and attention to detail. Possibly the best video game hint book as far as thoroughness and attention to detail and translation. The translation to English was very well done. So anyway, we're about to hit the cutscene, I think. Yeah, here we go. The Legends of Landon. That's our homeland. World-sweeping war 1,000 years ago. Talking about brave Orekyo, yes, foiled the evil witch Leia and her hordes of monsters. In the final battle, all were killed, except Orekyo and Leia. Well, we don't know. Their bodies were never found. The passageway between the Leian and Orekian worlds were sealed. And in time, people forgot there were other worlds besides Landon. 2 months ago, a young woman washed up on the shores of Landon. The woman remembered nothing. Well, that's convenient. Not really. Yeah, this minor event sets an epic adventure in motion. It truly does. Because right now, the world as it stands is everything is at relative peace. At least that's what it seems, right? Everything seems peaceful and happy and that there is really nothing going on. But we will soon discover that there is much turmoil in the world. Alrighty, let's yeah, we'll start in position 2. Well, we're going to be using both data positions eventually. And here we have the official introduction to the new game, if you start a new game. The legends of the past shape our lives and those of our children. One such legend is of a struggle that almost destroyed our world. The names of Orekyo and Leia echo down through the years, still inspiring love and hatred, even now, 1,000 years after their tragic deaths. Their conflict wiped out civilization and left the survivors in a world of mutated creatures and warring pockets of men. Into this shadowed world you are thrust, to live or die by your sword and your wits. All right. And this epic intro music, doesn't that just pump you up? If it doesn't pump you up, I don't know what will. Alright, Maya awaits in the castle, Prince Rhys. Now, if I ever say Rhys instead of Rhys, that is because as kids, we had no idea how to pronounce half of these names. They didn't give us a pronunciation guide to, Sega games, especially RPGs, where you often had names that you would never have encountered before. When we grew up in the 80s and 90s, anywhere in North America, a lot of these names we wouldn't encounter. In the Western United States, where I grew up, I had never seen the name Rhys before, and I don't think I saw Rhys used in any kind of a context. I've seen it used in other video games later on, but I don't believe I could say off the top of my head that I know anybody or of anybody personally named Rhys. I'm sure there are people out there named Rhys, but it's a name that I had never encountered. So we were like, how do you say it? Is it Rhys? Rhys? What is it? You know? So if I say Rhys or Rhys instead of Rhys, apologies in advance. Alright, anyway, so we can't leave town, obviously, because we need to get married. Let's see, item shop, weapon shop, and that's the inn in the middle. Let's wander around. I need to jog my memory as to the layout here. Technique shop to the left, armor shop to the right. What do you have to say? Beware, Prince Rhys. Oh, I did it already. Prince Rhys. Laying spies look about. Okay, he's got a conspiracy theorist paranoia going on. Maya will be a fine queen for you. Can't remember if there are any... if there's anybody on the tops of these shops. I think most of the tops of these shops are empty. If so, that's alright. But we'll check them out. We've got time. So one thing... So while we're checking out the tops of these shops, and... That's funny. Tops of shops. Please stay on the other side of the counter. Why? Oh, hey, what's up? Maya is a mystery to everyone in Landon. She truly is, right? I mean, and what's Rhys's... Oh, his name is Rhys. What is Rhys's deal anyway, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but a mystery... Did we already check the top of this shop? We did. She shows up 2 months ago, and in that short of time, the Prince of Landon falls in love with her, wants to marry her. I mean, she doesn't remember who she is. How could you possibly, like... I don't know. Congratulations, Prince. You're a lucky guy. Well, thank you. Anyway, it's like, how could you even come to the conclusion that you want to marry her? I mean, it's got to be just like physical attraction. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there is some level of like intellectual or emotional connection. But how much could there really be in 2 months, even if they spent every day together? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe things are different in Landon, you know. This is a video game. It's a make-believe world. I know. But still, it's like, really? Alright, here's the chapel. So where we come if someone dies. And that's the detox lady, in case we get poisoned. Going back to the hint book for a minute. What do you have to say? Danger is everywhere, Prince Rhys. Okay. So, the hint book, kind of echoes what the, it's about time he got married. I'm like, what? Let's look at me. There, look. I've got to be, what, maybe 20? 25 at the most? JRPG characters aren't usually in their 20s. They're usually like between the ages of 16 and 18. Like, age 20 is pushing it for a protagonist in a JRPG. If you're 25 and you're a hero character in a JRPG, you're like an old man. You're a menace to society. No, I'd say maybe in your 30s is like old man. Like mid-20s to mid-30s is like, whoa, you're getting up there. That's like middle-aged in JRPG. Anything 35 and older is definitely like old man to in a JRPG. May Reki will watch over and guide you, Prince. So anyway, in the introduction of the hint book, this has this interesting page here at the introduction, talking a little bit more about the prologue here, right? Legends tell of a long ago time when one could walk to other worlds where strange beasts prowled alien landscapes, and trust in Orekio, he can protect you from lands, and where vast treasure awaited the bold. Then came the dark times 1,000 years ago, when the gateways were sealed in the Devastation War. I don't think anybody you talk to in the game, whether NPC or otherwise, calls it the Devastation War. I don't think. No, I will not be staying long. Alright, what do you have to say? May Orekio protect you from Leia. Alright. Congratulations! So as we can see, there's this very defined Orekians versus Leians. And so this Devastation War, Orekio led an army of cyborgs, and Leia led monsters. So anyway, let's go up and greet our bride. Things are done a little bit differently in Landon. Hey, they even have a mirror in the room. That's cool. I am honored that you want to marry me. Yes, perhaps someday. Alright, let's go. Let's go get married. Such fantastically cheerful or joyous music. I, Rhys, do take the Maya. Oh no! It's a dragon! Maya will not be yours. Oh, we called us filthy Orakians? Return her, you foul dragon spawn of Leia. Well, that's drawing conclusions. And now we have, I'll take the army. Okay. Yeah, no one's seen a Leian for 1,000 years. So that escalated quickly. Yeah. Your father is a wise man, Prince Rhys. You can't stop me, father. Alright, we get it. You're determined. So anyway, the last thing that this little introduction page says is, even though a millennium has passed, Landon has not yet recovered from the destruction of the war. So anyway, hence we have this, you know, this medieval-ish type of, you know, type of theme. Not anywhere like Phantasy Star 2, where advanced technology was everywhere. We're very, very much much more primitive in this game than in the Phantasy Star 2 game, or so it seems, right? I'm Lena. I'll help you escape. Follow me. Well, okay. First question is why? Where did you come from? How did you get in the dungeon? And why are you helping me? We later learn that Lena is from Satera. I don't think we find that out until like the very end of this Rhys's playthrough. Alright. So there's a secret passage in the dungeon, or yeah, in the technique shop that goes to the dungeon apparently. Okay, so now we're back outside. The sapphire lets you enter the eastern cave. Okay. What's the sapphire? How do I get it? And how do you know that it enters the eastern cave? What's so special about the eastern cave? Machines used to fly out of the ruins near here. Now, I think if we go out and talk to people again, some of them say stuff different, say some different stuff. Alright, yes, I want to buy a hunting helm, please. No, that's it. And we want to equip that hunting helm. Alright, let's see if there's anybody in the technique shop still to talk to. I know you want me to stay on the other side of the counter, so I will avoid you. Alright, what do you have to say, sir? Yep. Maya's gone now, so... let's go down to the weapon shop. And arm ourselves. Alright, we're going to sell our knife. And then buy a short sword. Nah, we're good, thank you. There we go. And the reason why I get a sword versus 2 knives is because while 2 knives are cheaper and you can buy more medicines with your leftover Meseta, a monster stole the sapphire and flew south. Aha. So where did the monster steal the sapphire from? Toward the island. Some say it was a man. I wonder. We'll talk more about that when we get to the cave that's actually at the island. So we have this sapphire that we need. So okay, never mind. We'll talk about the sapphire and the monster and the man. We'll talk about all of that later. Right now we need to buy a couple of monomates and antidotes. Alright, hooray. Item shopping is such a treat. All the menuing you have to do. Alright, anybody up here? Nope. Okay, let's finish talking to the town people and then leave town. Make them pay for this prince. Okay. Leia's monsters are everywhere. Yes, they are. The royal family is in mourning. Well, I'm the royal family. I'm the one that should be mourning more than anyone. It was my fiance that got taken away. To the south lies Yata, a port city. And I can't even get back inside my own castle. Okay, well, it's my father's castle, so I live there. Your monitor is a handy device. Use it to find out where you are in the world. Little fourth wall breaking there. Okay, I think we'll just go in these 2 houses, see what these ladies have to say. No, I'm just started. Just getting started, lady. I love in the hint book where it gives you a layout of the land and town map, prices for goods, services, weapons, armor, equipment, all that stuff. At the bottom of the page, in a bold header, it says, "You don't have any money." Remember, no kill. Well, I'm gonna have to break Orekio's law because I'm gonna be fighting and killing a lot of monsters, sadly. Because I don't have any money. It says, unfortunately, none of the shop owners are giving away anything for free. You'll need to come back when you have some money. Without Meseta, all you can do is window shop. Arm yourself well, for your foes are deadly. It's like, alright, thanks, hint book. But anyway, yeah, the hint book, this hint book for Phantasy Star 3 is, I think, one of the best ever put together and translated. And that little comment about you don't have any money, that's before you go into the castle and talk to Maya and start the wedding ceremony. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get some experience, get up to level 3-ish. So according to the knowledge that we have now, we were kind of directed to go to Yatta. Well, at least someone told us that Yatta was to the south, so that's a clue as to a place we need to go to, or find something at. Additionally, we've been told about the monster who flew south to an island, who stole a sapphire. But where did he steal the sapphire from? Was it like, did it belong to Landon, the king? Who did it belong to? That's what my question is. This sapphire, where was it before it was stolen? Who had it? And then that's really all for now. There's some people in Yatta that we'll be talking to. Yeah, come on now. There we go. Oh, 4 Eindons? Sure, why not? We might get poisoned, but the experience in Masada will be good. No poison, nice. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. I find it interesting how thinking about what the townspeople told us, right, about the flying monster headed south. They mentioned that the monster stole a sapphire, but didn't mention anything about him carrying Maya away, right? So just something random. Anyway. Alright, let's do... Yeah. Alright, same fight? That's fine. Alright, there we go. Level 3. Okay. Let's go ahead and go into Yatta. And let's talk to people. May Arekio protect our blessed town of Yatta. The man by the fountain owns a boat, but he will not sail unless he has a cyborg aboard. Let's check out the weapon shop here. Let's see, hunting knife, claw. We do need a claw. For Mew, our next party member. See if there's anybody on the top floor. Nope, just a bed or two. Okay, item shop, we don't need to stock up, we're good. Oh, let's buy 1 monomate actually. To replace the one that we had to use. Nope. So these monsters that we are encountering now, okay, ages ago people could fly, or so the old tales would have us believe. I doubt they really did. That's interesting. So anyway, these monsters that we're fighting, they actually showed up, as the storyline as it goes along with the story, they actually showed up because of the wedding. The wedding was a catalyst that made the this dragon appear that took away Maya. It made the enemy monsters appear. And if we were the one who was the protagonist, we wouldn't have put all this together yet. We would just see, oh my goodness, there's monsters everywhere. But it was because of the fact that Maya, our fiance, is in fact a Leyan, of course, and the Leyans somehow discovered that she ended up in Landon. Now, how that information... Leia's people have very strange powers, I hear. Yes, they do. So now, how the Leyans learned, especially Leia's or Maya's family, how they learned that Maya was in Landon, who knows? But the fact is, they must have known. I'm a superstitious old man, good Prince Rhys. Cybergers are good luck charms, if you ask me. Okay. Alright. This guy's comment makes me want to make a comment about a lot of the script in this story, in this game. So while we know the implied or the implications that we need a cyborg to get on his boat to go to the island, why doesn't he say that outright? I know it's not necessary. I know that if you talk to the other townspeople, you figure out that this is the guy who won't let you on the boat unless you have the cyborg. However, why couldn't he just have some a follow-up statement that says that that connects it? Bring me a cyborg and I'll take you across to the island. Walk across the bridge to go to Eland, whatever. Anyway, just a stupid little gripe that I wonder, would it have been that much more work? Okay, we've already talked to this guy. He's the one that mentioned that there's that people could fly long ago, but he doubts it. Okay, I think we're good here. Let's earn a little bit more Meseta, and then buy a claw. Excuse me. Or wait, no, we'll just go ahead and go to Elan. We've got all the information we need there. We know now we need to find a cyborg so that the old man will let us cross the water in his boat to the island so we can go to the cave, so the flying creature who's allegedly a man who stole the sapphire can be confronted, who will probably be the one who has kidnapped Maya, right? Right. So, are we gonna be able to find Maya so quickly? Of course not. Very nice. But anyway, that's what our intentions are. It makes me wonder where she is. If she, she doesn't end up in that island cave. She ends up back somewhere else. Welcome to our town of Elan, traveler. Well, thank you. Let's see, do I need to... Nah, I don't need to cure poison, not now. No one up here. I do appreciate how in the inns all across the game, for every generation, it is 5 Meseta per person everywhere you go. So there's no increased costs in the inn. Alright, let's see here. No one on top of this shop. The one RPG that I guess it's kind of a double-edged sword in the way that the inns are priced is Final Fantasy II, since the inns are priced 100% off of how much health and magic you have, you know, like magic points you have missing. Interesting system. Okay, let's talk to people here. What's up, gentlemen? Orychio destroyed Leia 1,000 years ago. Are you sure about that? The old man won't let me on his boat unless I have a cyborg. Now where can I find a cyborg? I saw one of Leia's people at a lake by the northeastern forest. The woman never blinked. Oh, okay. So now we know where we need to go. Because obviously, a woman who never blinks must be a cyborg. Or a vampire. But, probably the former. Okay, let's go ahead and exit town. Get a little bit of extra money, and then buy a claw. Let me see here. Let's just go ahead and walk up this way, because Elon doesn't have a claw, but Yata does. Alright, and how much do we need again? We need 21 Masada to get a second claw. Let's see. I think we'll be okay, actually. Because Mew comes with 1 claw. And yeah, we'll be good. It's a short walk. It's not a long walk. Just please no double moose. Oh, crap. As long as it doesn't use Foy, don't use Foy. Thank you. And as long as I don't get a double moose pack, I will be fine. We'll get one more encounter, maybe. Oh, nice. No, I am not one of Leia's people, Prince. I am a combat cyborg, designated Mew type. I have been waiting for 1,000 years for you. Wow. Only a descendant of Orychio can command me. Interesting. I wonder how many descendants Orychio does have, because while, you know, there are many cities that are markedly Orychian throughout our adventure, especially, you know, in the first adventure, most of the towns that we encounter are Orychian. How many are actual descendants of Orychio? So apparently the list isn't very long, if she had to wait 1,000 years for one. So she's joined our party. And if we listen to the music, we can tell that it's slightly changed. And this little particularity, this little detail about the game is something I don't know if it's I don't know why, but I just appreciate it so much that they tailored the overworld music, that they just change it slightly. They add like one little thing to the overture, just one small thing. Every time a party member is added to the is added. So now that we've gotten Mew, we will never hear the first overture again. And then once we get our third party member, we won't ever hear the overture with just 2 party members, because after you get 3, you'll always have 3 for the rest of the game at the minimum. Oh wait, do we even get enough Masada? No, we need 5 more. So anyway, that's just something small, random, trivial that I just greatly appreciate. That just the level of care and detail that the composer of this game, you know, did in order to accomplish that. I just, you know, I thought that was a very nice touch. Same with the battle, right? The battle music changes depending on the perceived level of danger that your party is in. So if the AI, whatever, however the battle AI works, thinks that that you've got the upper hand or the advantage, and that you're going to win, then it'll play that, upbeat victory sounding music. And then if it's like an even matchup, then it'll have a different music. Same with if you're ambushed, there's different music, as we've, I think, seen that already. So anyway, let's equip Mew. There we go. So now she'll have 2 hits. Oh, and didn't no, never mind. That's in Elan. In Elan, for whatever reason, there are a couple of really expensive pieces of equipment that I don't know why they put them there, but they did. Anyway, so now that we've gotten Mew, I need to think out loud for a second. We've gotten Mew, and yeah, so now it would be time to board the boat. So we'll actually do that in our next episode. We'll go ahead and save the game, call the episode, and in our next episode we will talk to that old man again. And sorry, no free. Oh, we don't have enough money. That's right. One of the very few games that you actually have to have. It's a minimal amount of money, but you have to have money to save your game. That's funny. No freebies. I don't know that I've ever tried to save my game without funds to do so. Alright, Innkeeper, we're coming back with our Meseta that we took from the corpses of these monsters. Oh, man. Yep. We'll just overwrite the first one. There's no real reason to keep the first one. I just did that as like a test. Be careful out there. Thank you. Let's see. Do we? I want to get Mew up actually to level 2. Then I'll save my game and then we'll call the episode. So sorry. Yeah, I want to get her up to level 2 because I want to be able to start our next episode out immediately by crossing the boat and going to the cave. So we'll get her up to level 2, and then we'll save and quit. So my bad. She should be getting up. Yeah, she only needs 4 experience. Give me a few Iondons, please. Not a chirper. Yeah. There we go. There's one. And usually, let's talk about grinding for just a second. Usually we won't find ourselves grinding for experience. It's much more common, there we go, that we will grind for Meseta. There's a lot of, maybe not a lot. No, there's a lot. There's a considerable amount of Meseta grinding in this game. Alright. Yes, we will rest. Yes. Okay. Alright, well that is that. That's the beginning of Phantasy Star 3, and we will continue on in our next episode to the Island Cave and beyond in our pursuit of Maya, our kidnapped fiancé. So, till our next episode, so long for now.